Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I feel like that's kind of redundant. I feel like everybody who has a YouTube channel says, hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. But it's just, I don't know if there's any other real formal way to greet people, so. Anywho, hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be unboxing and testing out this makeup brand I've been seeing like all over Instagram and Facebook. It's called Karity, I believe. And if I'm mispronouncing it, I'm sorry. So I got the box right here. So they have eyeshadow palettes and a couple other things, but I think the eyeshadow palettes were the only things that kind of really stood out to me. I'll leave a link to their website in the description box. Oh, if I can get this cut open. Now I haven't watched any YouTube review videos on the list because I really want it to be like my impression when I first, open it and swatch it. So I've seen swatches like on Instagram, people do Instagram videos, and it caught my attention. I wanted to give it a try. It's pretty affordable too. So excited. Ooh, how pretty. It comes in a box. I believe the eyeshadow palettes came in 3 different finishes, and I got mine in the frost. I wanted like the most pigmented shadows. Oh, that's nice. And on the back it has the names of all of these shadows. See, this palette was $29, and on the website it's like if you spend $35 you get free shipping. So I also went ahead and picked up 2 eyeshadows in these like singles. They kind of remind me of like the Makeup Geek Ofra style packaging. So, let's see if I can get this thing out. There we go. It feels nice. It's one of those cardboard boxes. So this one says The Frost 21 highly pigmented shimmer eyeshadows. That's what it looks like. Ooh, wow. Let me see if I gotta take this clear top off. Static electricity or something. And this is what the palette looks like. It's a pretty decent size. It doesn't come with the mirror, obviously, but look how big these pans are. Oh, yes, and I love how they actually include the names of the shadows right next to it, because that just makes it easier than having to flip back and forth. All right, let me give you a close-up look of the palette. It gives you a really nice variety of different colors. I'm really interested in playing with some of these like yellows. Oh my gosh, strung out. And this one's really gorgeous looking. Rouge, this one. Oh, I think I'm really gonna like this one. And oh my gosh, these greens. I really want to get these greens a try. I don't know about y'all, but do you get intimidated by greens? I'm intimidated by some greens. Okay, anyways, let's do some swatches. Okay, I'm gonna start with this top right one called Foreplay. Actually, let's do swatches. I'll go top row, and then we'll do the second row, and then third row. Okay, this is the first row. Over here's the yellow one. Start with Foreplay, Janet, Rula, like that's how you pronounce it. Bubbly, Envy. This one is beautiful. And then next to this one right here is Madame, and then the silver one is Eiffel. I think the silver one and this one. Oh my gosh, I like this one too. I mean, at first it looks a little chalky. I don't know if you can see there's little specks of dust up here, but I think it'll still blend out nicely. Okay, y'all, this second row is amazing. So starting over here, there's this beautiful golden color. It's called Nugget. Then we got Strung Out. It's just this one. This one is Rogue. Beautiful. This bright pink one is Overdose. Crystal. Dewdrop. And Boo. Oh my gosh, this one is so pigmented, especially this one, that one, and this blue one. This blue is beautiful. And this is the last row, which is beautiful. Right here we have Gold Digger, Sierra, Felicia, Queen, and the blue one's Truffle, Dorothy. Oh, that's cute. It reminds me of the Wizard of Oz, the Wicked Witch of the West. And then this black one is Vicious, I believe. Oh, I'm not very good at pronouncing some of these names. But this black one has some chunky glitter in it, and it's really pretty. Okay, and the single eyeshadow pads I went and ordered was Muzzle, which is a matte, and then this one is Panama Gold, which is more of a velvet. Okay, and this one is Panama Gold, and then this one is Muzzle. These are really nice, actually. Okay, now that we've already done the swatches, I'm going to go ahead and try to do like some kind of look with this palette. Still debating on what colors I want to use. Now I've already done like the cream work, if you will, to my face. I did the foundation, concealer. I went ahead and also filled in my eyebrows and did a little cream contour just to save on some time. Oh, and put on some lipsticks because I'm like, makeup looks weird and incomplete without some lip color. Don't want to look so pale and sickly. Okay, so now I'm going to be taking my RCMA powder and I'm going to bake while we work with the shadows to help decrease fallout on my face. I also like to bake around my nose because that's the first place my makeup starts to break up is around my nose. So one of these days I'm going to be like fully prepared and have all my stuff sitting on my table nice and neatly, but it never happens. I'm thinking I want to do kind of like a bronzy look, so I'm going to get my Luxie brush and I'm going to first, so I have one of these little magnetic palettes from a BoxyCharm, and I'm going to start with this shade right here. It's the Peaches and Cream by Makeup Geek, and go ahead and get my eyes ready. You know, put that first color down. I found that if you go ahead and put a shadow down first before you start going in, it makes it more easy to blend. So I just get one that's kind of already close to my skin color, if you will. Okay, next I'm going to take this shade, and forgive me, I don't know what it's called. It didn't have anything on the back. I hate when they send these single ones out but don't put any names on the back. But I think this one was an Ofra shadow we got a long time ago in a BoxyCharm. I like it a lot, but I think that's what it is the Ofra one. And I'm gonna just put this like in my crease area. And just blend like windshield wipers, back and forth, back and forth. Fun fact, doing eyeshadow was probably like my least favorite thing to do when it comes to makeup. I really like doing like contour and highlight. That's part super fun to me. It's fun to see your face kind of change. But eyeshadow, it's like I'm too picky. I'm too much of a perfectionist to just like let it look sloppy. Okay, now we're gonna go in with Muzzle, and this one was from the Karity brand. And go back over the crease with that darker color. Just kind of build it up. Okay, now with my flat brush, this actually is from the Tarte Make Believe in Yourself kit. I actually did a video on that too. Let's see, I think I'm going to start off with, I'm going to do this one, Sierra. And I'm going to put that towards the middle and on the outside of my eye. And I don't have any like Fix Plus or anything like that on my brush. It's a dry brush. Let's see how this blends out with the brush. It's actually pretty pigmented for a brush. Usually with these like really shimmery eyeshadows, I like to just use my finger. I feel like that gives the most pigment payoff. Try and leave the center of my lid semi-bare because I have another color I want to put in there. I don't know. I feel like, obviously, you know, brush swatches aren't as pigmented as finger ones. But it's blending out, though. I think we're just going to make it a little messy. Alright, let's try my finger. I feel like that's going to be better. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, much better. And also I feel like using your finger is way faster than trying to sit there and blend out with a brush. I think brushes are better for like matte eyeshadows. Bring this up a little higher because I feel like the other eye, the shadow is higher up. For the center of my lid, I want to use the shade Gold Digger, which is this one right here. And let's just use I'm gonna use my finger. Just skip the brush. I'll take that and just kind of dab it in the center. I feel like this is kind of a fiery look. Okay, now I'm going to go back in with the Beaches and Cream. And what I like to do is take that same shadow and run it around my brow bone just to kind of clean it up a little bit. Okay, now I'm also going to use that flat brush again and get that Sierra color and do my lower lash line. The other products I used on my face before we got into the eyeshadow was the Hangover RX Primer, the Tarte Clay Stick Foundation, and I'm in the shade Light Medium Neutral, and NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Custard. And for a cream contour, I actually have the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation and Concealer, but it's one of those sample sizes, but I got it in a darker shade, and I just use it for a cream contouring. And for my lips, I got the Tarteist Lip Paint in the shade Delish. And it's one of the smaller sizes too. I get like a lot of sample sizes, it seems like. I guess because I end up accumulating it for like Ipsy bags and stuff. And for my brows, I just got the Brow Wiz in the shade Medium Brown. Okay, so let's wipe off this fake we got going on. Where's my brush? Okay, I'm going to finish up the rest of my makeup and then we'll talk more about this palette. And this is the finished look. What do you think? I try to go for like a bronzy, goldeny kind of a look. Personally, it's one of my favorite kinds. It's any kind of bronze. I'm all about that. So to finish up my look, I went ahead and did my contouring with the cheek braid. I did a video on that too if you want to check that out. And I highlighted with the Becca Cosmetic Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop, and also use it to highlight my brow bone and my inner corners. But in my opinion, for $29, this is a pretty good deal. You get a lot of variety and shades, and they're really beautiful. So I would recommend you give them a try. I really like trying out smaller brands that's not as kind of mainstream as like a, you know, Too Faced and Tarte. Like everybody knows who they are, but when I find smaller brands, I want to give them a try because usually they're just as good, if not better, and also cheaper. So $29 and you get a whole lot of shadows. See, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 21. Look, Delarn says on the front. 21 shades. Yeah, they have 2 other finishes in this palette too. I'll leave a link to those down below too. And I felt like the shadows blended out really well. It was easy and almost effortless, and it took almost no time for me to do that. But if you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give it a big thumbs up for me, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out any future videos I put out. So until then, see y'all in the next video. Bye y'all!